Hello. Welcome to the No More Bohica podcast. I'm your host, Gary Crosby Klobitsky Jr., aka Biddy, and I'm here with the angry Muslim, Ramsey Abed, and they call me Bruce Drager. And absent right now is the Poobah, who's out fishing for answers in Forest Lake, but hopefully he'll join us in a little bit. So, we're here to talk about what's happening these days. Big USC fight at the White House. How you guys feel about that?
UFC.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Ramsey? You excited for that?
That's Trump's base, right? That's why it's at the White House.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this one out. I know Joe Rogan's all against it.
He's against it.
Oh yeah. 100 degrees and humidity. That's, I don't know if I totally agree with Joe. He's a big UFC guy. He used to be an announcer.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I played football in worse weather than that, so I don't feel that sorry for these fighters, to be honest. But still, it is hazardous conditions, no doubt about it.
At the White House?
Yeah, I mean, 100 degrees, and it gets really humid there on the East Coast, especially in that part of the world.
Well, they're building a structure. I saw that.
That's not going to protect them from the heat.
Not from the heat.
The ballroom's not gonna protect.
It won't be
The
done.
ballroom.
It won't be done in time.
Yeah, the ballroom. They're still working on that, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's changing dramatically to a bunker, a bunch of drones apparently on top or something.
I'm surprised they haven't turned it into like a professional basketball court or something.
Well,
He's protecting himself from the American people.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely underground.
That's what that is.
There's a lot
It's
of.
to protect them from the American people.
The ballroom?
Yeah. It's to protect our leadership from us.
The ballroom.
The bunkers.
Yeah, of course.
They're digging down. The reason it could
They're
have been-
protecting themselves from us.
Well, they have bunkers there. I mean, they got.
Well, I think
bunkers
they're
that are-
outdated. Probably.
They want to survive when the nuke drops on Washington
They
D.C.
need bigger, more better bunkers. I guess. Yeah, I don't know about the UFC. I think it's promotion. UFC is owned by a certain people. I know that. So there's some.
He's trying to appeal to a macho base. He's already got some UFC fighter. Steve Mullen or whatever his name is. The Homeland Security Secretary now. He's a former UFC fighter.
Yeah.
And then he was into that Masvidal. I think Trump maybe is gay. He's attracted to that macho, masculine testosterone.
He's very attracted to, and he does a lot of redecorating, which is
Yeah. He might be
He
weirdly
likes
attracted.
he deals with drapes and gold accents.
Strong man.
Yeah, so I don't know what to say about it other than I don't know what to say. I mean, look, why not build a ballroom, have a UFC fight, double the gas prices, screw every American in every way, shape, and form. Hey, that leads us into this $1.776 billion settlement. What do you guys think about that?
What?
Yeah, Trump, who was suing the government for $10 billion, and then he settled with himself for $1.776 billion. And actually, the Congress is putting up a fight now, so he seems to be backing off on it as of today. I mean, I don't know.
Your country, your people.
I'm getting sick of criticizing Trump, to be honest.
No,
it's like going after the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, and it's his supporters that he wants to
The
compensate.
US dollar is worthless.
He wants to
not
wants to compensate his supporters with money so that they'll keep supporting him. Like this Tina Peters that got out of jail today. Our governor's taking heat for that, but she was a huge Trump supporter, is a huge Trump supporter. And he wants her to get paid because she was put in jail for a crime that was.
Hold that thought for a second. Poobah!
Better late than never is what I always say.
Right on. It's Pete Capoletti fishing for answers in Forest Lake, Minnesota. You came in right at the right time. We were just talking about this, how Trump settled with himself on his $10 billion lawsuit for $1.776 billion. And then Bruce was talking about how this gal that was convicted for voter fraud, a Republican, just got pardoned by the governor of Colorado so that Trump would release the federal funds to the state of Colorado so we can keep going about our business. Just,
Sounds like a bribe.
yeah, I mean it's like organized crime. Our government, I swear to God, it's like if you watch like the history of organized crime and the five families and stuff, there's like documentaries on TV.
Yeah, Al Capone's got nothing on these politicians.
I mean, my God, yeah, it's kind of like what American politics has turned into. You know, they're the new organized crime. Not that the old organized crime isn't still around. We got both. Yay for us. You know.
It's called quid pro quo. We were talking about the UFC though, Pete, and we didn't really have a lot to say. You got any thoughts on the UFC fight?
You excited about the UFC fight at the White House?
You know, I'm not a big fan. I'm probably in the minority there. Not a huge fan of the sport or whatever you want to call it. You know, I think it's a waste. I guess I'm not upset that it's happening. I mean, if another president wanted to do that, I wouldn't be upset that it was happening. It's kind of a unique event taking place. But to be honest, guys, I really don't care. Not a big fan. I don't think I'm going to watch it in any event.
Yeah, I don't know that I care either.
Yeah, I think you're in the majority in that case, not the
I
minority.
think everyone's kind of scratching their head going, whatever.
Pretty much. Like, okay, how's that ballroom coming?
Yeah.
You gonna build a stadium next in the backyard?
Yep.
And anyways, so is there something you want to talk about, Puba? Anything on your mind that
Well, just all the normalness of the political. It just never seems to stop, does it? It's like it's a normal occurrence. The ridiculousness of everything.
and how corrupt everything is? Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I was just saying before you called in that I'm tired of just criticizing Trump all the time. It's like going after the low-hanging fruit. It's like trying to beat up on the little boy who cried wolf.
Well, you can go all the way back. I mean, Obama he was bombing. He did more drone attacks than anybody, and there was all sorts of scams and things going on when he was president.
I think the whole government is corrupt.
Both Bushes started wars and had all kinds of crazy things going on in poppy fields and opiate fields over there. And
I know.
Bill Clinton was going to save Haiti. Was it Haiti, or they billions of dollars? What country was that? They were going to save Bill Clinton. Yep. Was it Haiti? Yeah. They stole all that money.
They stole all the money.
Pick your president.
And
Pick
people
your
still love him.
Pick your president. It's the same two cheeks on the same ass.
Yeah, no shit.
Business as usual.
For me, I'm just going to criticize the whole American government, all of them. The cabinet, the Congress, the senators, all of them. I mean, they're all on the take. I mean, one of the things I heard recently was that the Democrats are trying to distance themselves from AIPAC as if they're not still in bed with them. I don't get that. I mean,
I think the Democratic Party that is going to be their play. They're going to try to appear as if they're standing against Zionists and the Israel lobby and the ADF and AIPAC. They're going to. I think that could be one of their plays coming up to differentiate themselves. But they're bought and paid for also.
right.
100%.
So that'll be a tightrope to walk. Democratic Party, good luck. If
Both-
you get on the line,
both
you'll
parties.
be primaried or executed.
I know. I mean, both. This is what I don't understand. Okay, somebody needs to explain this to me. I don't want to harp on the Iran war all the time, but I mean, there's still people getting slain in Gaza. There's still, Israeli settlers run around terrorizing the people of Gaza.
And Lebanon now.
Well, yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. And you know, there's been this genocide going on for almost 3 years now, 2.5 plus. And you don't hear a word about it from our government. You don't hear a word about it from our press. Okay, the world press will talk about it, but not the American press. You know, and honestly, it saddens me that this propaganda war has become so fierce. I mean, you can't trust anything they say on the news anymore. On any station.
I quit watching.
I only watch so that I can see the lies. There's only one guy that even remotely talks sense occasionally, and that's this Cuomo guy. I don't even know if he's a Republican or a Democrat, but he at least is critical and brings up the Epstein files once in a while and says, what happened about, you know, why aren't we talking about this anymore? You know, and guys like Joe Rogan and stuff that still bring that stuff up. But, I mean, the mainstream media, forget about it. They don't, they're giving us bad information. And this whole bit about how anti-Zionism is now anti-Semitism, what a crock of shit. I mean, you Zionists are just lying fools. You think Americans are going to fall for this crap over and over and over?
It's okay. It's okay.
You think that, but...
Anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism.
No, it's not.
And we'll hold it proudly. We'll carry that title.
It's not.
We carry the title.
You can be anti-Semitic all you
We'll
want.
carry the title.
I like Jewish people. I got lots of Jewish friends.
Okay, not a single one of your Jewish friends are a Semite. I can guarantee
Well,
you
they're
that.
not Zionists. I guarantee you that.
And I guarantee you not a single one of them is a Semite.
Yeah.
That's what people say.
What percentage?
Very well
What
could be true.
percentage of Jewish people are Semites? They're the really bad ones. I
The ones in Israel, only 2% are Semites.
2%.
Yeah,
2%.
2%. The ones from Yemen.
Kind of like the less than 1% rich people that control our politics and run our country and feed us with misinformation on both sides to keep us arguing all the time. The Democrats and Republicans hate each other, and then people like me get caught in the middle going, you know, now you all hate me because I won't agree with you. The Democrats hate me because I don't agree with them. The Republicans hate me because I don't agree with them. I mean, it's good to be hated nowadays in America. That's all I can say. It's good to be hated.
Behind closed doors in Washington, they don't hate each other. They just go along.
They're all
they
buddies.
go along with it.
Making tens of millions of dollars with their $140,000 salaries.
They only hate each other in public so they can keep their base
Yeah.
fired up.
Have you asked your...
It kind of sounds like pro wrestling.
It's exactly.
It is, yeah. Yeah. It's all manufactured
They're
for
yucking it
show.
up backstage.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
getting fat and rich on the backs of the American people while doing it. It's sad but true. So what's up with this Iran war, Bruce?
I would say we aren't told the truth about that for the most part, or we're fed a line of.
Didn't we win like
We won the
couple-
first day.
20 times over?
We
the first-
destroyed we destroyed everything.
Yeah, I mean we sent them back to the Stone Age.
They're begging us for a deal, and then and then we're close to a deal. We're super close on a Friday, so the stock market is good. And then come Monday, there's no news. You know, behind the scenes, Israel's pulling the strings. I mean, if you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you. And in the meantime, we're paying more for gas, groceries.
Yeah, gas prices have doubled.
It just dropped.
You know,
Oh, it dropped 10 cents.
It was $3.70 right now.
it just goes on and on.
It's
The
dropped
rest of the
$1.
world is
Dropped $1.
Yeah.
the rest of the world's getting crushed by it even worse than we are, I believe, in some
Oh, yeah.
countries.
Yeah, because we're the largest oil producer in the world, right?
No,
So we're
That's what
creating
we're told.
more
Oil
enemies
control.
than we have
not producer
for a
controller.
long time,
Oil controller.
and we don't seem to get a straight answer from anybody.
We're not as great as you think we are.
Well, I know in Iran, their government only charges the citizens 36 cents a gallon. How do you feel about that? 36
Well,
cents a
that makes
gallon.
enough sense. You know, some people who I hear out there on the interweb, believe that oil is the whole industry is a fraud because oil is a natural replenishing resource that it just keeps on producing itself right under our feet. But they play it like there's only so much, and when they're, you know, and there's only so much it's going to run out. But some people say we have oodles more than we could ever possibly use, and it's a resource that naturally rebuilds and regenerates itself.
Much like water, I believe that is probably true.
Kind of like the whole issue with the fuel that planes use, and the myth, the myth that they carry 63 tons of fuel.
In their wings.
In their wings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of. That's
It's
a
not
lot
63, it's 20 tons.
Well, whatever it is.
10 tons in each wing.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about the rest of the plane. Anyways, anything else we want to say about this Iran war? This never-ending.
It's not a war,
saga?
it's a conflict.
It's not a war. That's right, because Congress never declared it a war. Our lame duck Congress that's done absolutely nothing about any of this, because they've all been paid off by AIPAC, and let's face it, this is the Israelis' war. It's not our war.
Right. You can have a conflict for 60 days and then stop,
Well, the question
and then restart for 60 days, and then it's never a war.
comes down to whose country are you?
So I want to hear about this Chuck Uger or whatever from the Young Turks, a guy who's been critical of Trump.
Yeah. He's actually. I've watched a little bit more of him recently, and I used to hate him, and now he's okay. I think he's all right.
Yeah, you know, he got his visa denied by the U.S. government for being critical of Trump.
Who?
This,
Well, he was critical.
He's not American?
He's critical of Israel.
I think he is an American.
Okay, so
He's Turkish, but he's
He's
lived
Turkish.
here,
He's got dual citizenship
Yeah.
or something.
and he's lived here his whole
He's
life.
the founder of the Young Turks, which is a kind of news show,
Yeah.
news show, whatever.
The Young Turks, they're the ones that had the videos of all the veterans of the Afghani and Iraqi war that were protesting
And
at the
the
Capitol.
blonde chicks on that
And
show here.
they were getting arrested and cuffed on camera, and we didn't hear a word about that on any of the American news outlets. Not a word. Our own people, our own veterans, disabled veterans mostly, at the Capitol protesting and getting arrested, and not a word of that on the mainstream media. Not a word. Why? Why? I mean, are we really living in a fascist nation now, where all the media is controlled by the government? And I mean, it was fun to think that the Zionists were pulling the strings and they're the bad guys and stuff. But I mean, holy cow!
Well, they own the media.
who do you think owns the media?
Paramount.
Who is your government?
CBS.
Who is your government?
What do you mean? Who is our government?
Who's your government? Thailand, Native, Vietnam, the blacks. Who is your government? Israel
What?
is your government.
The-
They run your country.
Okay.
They own the country.
Well,
Senator Macy said that Israel owns the media. Like I told you many years ago, they own the media.
Yeah.
It's all their news.
They
One
got
perspective.
mad because what's his name wouldn't sell them X, right? They want to buy Twitter X.
They own him. They
Elon
took
Musk
him.
or whatever.
They took him after October 7. They took him for a tour. They showed him what Hamas did. He looked, he saw Hellfire missile, tank shell, a bunch of Arabs on pickies on scooters with tank shells. What did they shoot the tank shell with? The exhaust of the bike? And he came back. He said he saw 40 babies in ovens. Nobody debunked that lie.
40 babies in oven. Who said all this?
Yeah, Israel. They said that 40 babies were put in ovens, and that's why the whole world went crazy, outraged.
That's right, he's right.
Women being raped.
Their heads were cut off.
I'll give you a story. We have a pastor who lives next
This
door
is
to me.
this is from a couple years ago. Is what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
He didn't want me to tell in front of his wife that the Palestinian prisoners get raped. He thought that was shameful to say it in front of his wife, the pastor's wife. Do you think I care about that? Ho? And exactly what they talk about in their church? No, I don't. Did you know that on Christmas Day, Israel bombed the church where Jesus was born? They bombed it on Christmas Day.
You mean in Lebanon?
It's not in Lebanon, it's in Palestine, it's called Bethlehem. Israel bombed it. And you know what they asked me at work? If I celebrate Christmas. Ramsey, do you know what Christmas is? Do I know what Christmas is?
Well, you're an angry Muslim, so we know you don't celebrate.
Do I know what Christmas is? No, you guys know what Christmas is. You Christians. They bombed the birthplace of Christ on Christmas Day. On Christmas
So
Day.
what is your point? What are you trying to say?
What my point is, I'm saying for you guys to pick up your nuts and do something about the Jews. Do something about them. They spit on you every day in Jerusalem. Us guys, we did
that is
something.
true.
You know what the problem is?
That is true. I've seen videos of
You know what our
that-
problem is?
That 2%.
Let me tell you what our problem is.
Trying to deface
No, it's not 2%. It's the whole nation.
Christian temples.
It's the whole nation. It's the whole nation. 90% of them want to spit on you.
Okay.
90%.
All right.
Why
said
do you
that-
say 2?
You want to say that? at
Why do you
one
say
time?
2?
Does that make
Well,
it?
you said 2% were Semites, so I don't.
Only 2 of them
how
are
much is-
Semites. They're not Semites. These Jews are not Semites.
Oh.
They're Khazarian. They're Russian, Ukrainian.
All right. So other than the fact that you hate Jews as well, what are you trying to tell us? You trying to tell us we got to get our balls
Well,
together?
I mean, the point is that he's making
Tell you go
is
fuck yourself.
that they bomb, they kill Christians as
You
well.
want to act like you're just, be just. You want to be a fucking hypocritical asshole,
No.
protective of the Jews? Protect the fucking Jews.
Nobody's defending anybody.
They need your protection.
Go outside and smoke some
fuck.
pot.
You're the one
What
angry.
a freak.
We're gonna get kicked off the internet.
The,
Well,
the angry Muslim people.
Now wait a second. The angry, right? That's it.
he is the angry Muslim, and he.
Yes, but so what he was saying is, Israel runs our government,
Yeah.
does all sorts of atrocities, and we don't do anything about it. We haven't picked
We're-
up arms and had another revolutionary war and claimed our government back. We have not done that.
We're doing the only thing that we can do, Puba. We're talking about it and we're attacking the situation with our wit, our wisdom, and our words. And that's all we can do. I'm not gonna pick up a gun and go shoot anybody, and neither are you, neither's Bruce.
No, of course not.
You know, if Ramsey wants to go nuts and get himself killed, that's his prerogative. Look, we need to bring people together. It's together we stand, divided we fall. Not,
Is there a hope of that?
hopefully someday, yes.
With the two-party system that we have, there's no hope of that.
I mean, with the lack of transparency that we have in our government, I mean, why is it that only the APAC wasn't audited and stuff and subject to? Why is all that information secret? I mean, that's just telling us that they're corrupt and that we either need a new system of government. I mean, honestly, is our government any less corrupt than a communist government? I would say that they're more corrupt. I mean,
Here's
based on
what it all boils down to, Gary, is greed.
it is. It's all greed.
That maybe it's the human condition, but no one can say no to the piles of money.
No, and if you criticize them, you get primaried or voted out of office, so you lose your
You lose
job.
your job and you can't get another one,
If
but
you-
if you go with them, life's good.
And if you criticize them like this jank from TYT, you are denied international travel as an.
They're gonna they'll debank him next and go after his network or
Yeah.
go after his TV show.
Yeah, he's already said his sponsors are pulling out, and they're doing everything they can to silence him because the average person doesn't want to know much about this, and they don't know.
You're right, Rick. We're awful comfortable over here.
That,
Yeah.
you know,
Most U.S. citizens are running around with the blinders on.
they don't want to know, and they certainly
don't
don't
wanna
know.
They don't want to know.
And it's not Trump, it's not the Republicans. It's been going on since Jimmy Carter.
This has been going on for hundreds of years now. Let's face it.
But it's out in the open so much.
It's gotten so out of hand that
Yeah.
like I've talked to a lot of young people in my job and different things that I do, and I can tell you that the perception amongst most of the young people I talk to is they think that we need a revolution, kind of like what Ramsey was saying.
The government is a corporation, and we are the ATMs. That was your line.
Oh yeah,
I love that line.
the government just looks at us as little cash machines.
We are little cash machines for the.
How much can they squeeze out of us?
For the industrial complex.
They change this. They vary the speed limits on the road, so it's 10 miles more here, 5 miles less here, 10 miles more here, 10 miles less here. So and then they set up these speed traps to get you. They put cameras now on all the intersections. They got speed sensors now on Powers. You get a ticket if you go 70 miles an hour on Powers down south. You get a speeding ticket with no cops around. You go through a yellow light, you get an $80 ticket. Won't go on your record. It's just more tax. What were you saying? They tax us on the money we earn. They tax us on the
money
stuff
we
that we
spend.
buy. Tax us on the homes that we own, the cars that we own.
You're
everything.
taxed on what you earn, what you spend, and what you own.
What you already own. So it's crazy, and
Well, it's not fair, and it's not funny, and it really needs to. I mean, I don't know what the heck could be done. It really needs to change.
we need the No More Bohica anti-corruption party. So vote for Biggie and Cuba in 2028. So before we finish up, we want to talk about one thing here, Cuba. What's going on for the 4th of July? Let's hear about it. What's the great town of Forest Lake got planned for the 250-year celebration?
Well, Forest Lake is known across the state of Minnesota as having one of the best 4th of July celebrations, the little town celebrations in the state. And they really do have put on a great thing. They do a great parade. They have a carnival going on in the American Legion parking lot, the live bands, carnival food, carnival games, carnival rides. It's right across the street from the lake. The park is right there. It's huge, and the lake's right there. It's a great event, and every single year, I walk down to the American Legion, which is about a half a mile from my house, and sit and drink beer and play bingo in the bingo tent and listen to the live band.
Yes.
Gary, you're more than welcome to come.
It sounds so awesome.
Is there a meat raffle?
You've been to meat raffles.
Meat
Yeah.
raffle.
Absolutely.
I miss those, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really celebrate in Colorado. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll get a few fireworks and way out in Peyton or something, but everything's a fire hazard here, so it's like it's not like Minnesota, man. Minnesota's awesome. They really know how to celebrate on the 4th of July.
Out on the lake with the fireworks.
It's funny too how much they get criticized by the right, the state of Minnesota. They're one of the best at celebrating the 4th. We're pretty lousy at it here in Colorado, I can tell you that. Remember back when we were in college, they'd have those huge fireworks displays over the river in St. Paul between.
Down in St. Paul on the river.
Yeah.
And the Taste of Minnesota was always going on.
The Taste of Minnesota. That's right. So you get to eat food, watch fireworks.
Bands were playing.
Those are good times.
Good times, Biddy.
All right. Well, we're running out of time. Anything else anyone wants
I
to
just
say?
want to say on the 4th of July, if we can just agree, the way that we're going, and I don't want to end negative, but can we just agree that
It's unsustainable. It's unsustainable.
you just being patriotic to your country isn't reserved for the right-wing Republicans that are in power.
Right.
And they want to say that if I got a flag on my car or my truck, I should be labeled as a redneck
You're racist.
Republican.
You're racist. You're racist.
And racist, and it's like, come on. Being patriotic is American. It's not Republican
Yeah.
or Democrat.
You're a racist.
And a lot of these people are gonna avoid these events, and they're gonna, look down on somebody who's wearing a flag on their T-shirt because they're gonna try to associate them with a certain party. That to me is where we're really going off the rails.
I don't know. I don't. I don't think that hard about it. I'm excited about the 4th. I agree with what you said. Anyways,
Happy 4th.
happy 4th, and have a wonderful day.